everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your mediocre host, Dr. David Galler.
And I am your mediocre co-host, Dr. Andrea Dernisky.
Are you ready for some fun tonight? Tonight is a night.
6-7. I can't even believe we're
Do you
doing
just
this.
middle talk 6-7?
No, it's right the
Middle
front
talk,
there.
start
No,
it.
No.
Andrea starts stories in the middle, and to all of us, it's a giant riddle. Middle talk.
Okay, tonight's episode is called The 6-7
This-
Story.
We must be bored. I hate everything about tonight. I hate
The people need to know
No, they don't.
the truth about 6-7, and we are going to be the podcast that blows it off. Are you ready? I know 6-7. I
have never been less ready for anything in my life.
Sean, are you ready for 6-7?
I guess.
The mediocre dentist. The mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist. The mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre. And that's not that bad.
All right, let's start off. Everybody, if you're listening to the podcast, if you don't know what 6-7 is, I think you should
live
shut off the
off-
podcast.
Yeah, you live.
Like, I don't know where
under
you
a
live.
rock. And if you actually, I'm jealous.
Unsubscribe.
Of you.
Unsubscribe.
If you have not seen a kid do this, yeah, you're living
Okay,
your
so
best
let's
life.
start off with the actual history of it.
Okay.
Andrea, what do you know about the history and the actual factual basis of 6-7?
I know Skrilla. It's a song. It was based on a song. No,
You're asking me?
it's like a Philadelphia. I think there's a Philadelphia reference, and it
Named
has to do
Skrilla.
with that. Yeah,
There's a
he's
Philly
rapper,
rapper named Skrilla.
and he's got a song
What's the name of the song?
6-7.
No, it's not called
What the
6-7.
fuck? I don't know. It's called. What is it called? Doot doot.
Dude. Sean, what do you know about it?
Doot.
I don't know nothing about it.
Nothing, but you've heard of 6-7.
Of course. Yeah.
And you know the hand motion.
Yeah.
And when you hear 6-7, you say something, the kids say something. Are the kids into it yet, or they're too young?
No, they don't really do it. They
What
just
about
copy, They copy other kids, but that's about it. But
They
no,
copy other kids.
But they don't know what they're doing.
This is like across the world. We have been in Europe. We have been in. Remember in Dubai.
In Dubai, there were
With
6.
adults, remember, and they did 6 with someone pushed 6 and 7 in the
Oh,
elevator.
yes.
6, 7. I hate it.
You
And
love it.
It makes me so angry. Actually,
It's unifying the world.
It's not in a positive way. It's just showing that our brains are going to mush.
It's a
we're
TikTok.
cooked.
Okay, here's what we know. There was a TikTok sensation, and
Okay.
there's a song called Doot Doot by a Philly rapper named Skrilla. In the song, he says 6-7, 6-7, 6-7.
And he did not mean anything by it. It's
Other
like they
than
asked
he
him.
is referring to a location, I believe in Philadelphia,
Yes, like
where
a
he was
road.
born.
But that's not even confirmed. This is
That's
just speculation.
that's what people say. Then there is a basketball player named LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
Who is
very
6'7".
popular, great social media. Parents are into it. Dad basically got him drafted, played for UCLA. He's actually turned into a very decent ball player.
Okay.
Even though he's stayed up to a lot of hate, he is 6'7" tall.
Yeah.
And that has connected to him. Fast forward, a young boy named Maverick Trevelyan
Trevelyan. You actually
is
said it right.
at a
Interesting.
high school basketball
Yes.
game
Yeah.
where something amazing happens. The camera pans to him, and he goes 6-7.
For no good reason?
We don't know why he did it.
I bet you.
Nobody knows. Some people say he's
bet.
referring to the song, but nobody actually knows. That
It's a
kid,
real whodunit.
that image,
Yeah.
6-7, goes viral. Kids start doing it all over the place. 6-7 becomes this legend. And as much as they try to stifle it, and people go, I hate it, it doesn't make sense. Whenever those words come out of anybody 20 years old or older, it adds fire to it.
20
And it
years old or older?
yeah, anybody 20-year-old
age.
over. No, the 20-year-old or older saying, I
Says
don't
it.
know it, I don't understand it,
Oh.
fuels fire to it, and the kids start saying it more and they giggle more.
I can't believe that we're actually contributing to the lore of this.
I think people want to know the truth, and I'm the one to tell the truth.
No, I know. I understand where this is going to go because should we just partner this with the moon landing?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. I know. Okay. Yep. Tell me.
There
Hit
are
me with it.
a lot of conspiracies about it, and there's a lot of talk about it. But there's one thing clear.
Literally nobody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about 6-7.
Okay. Okay. Everyone's doing it. They're not
Everyone,
going into
you
orbit.
listen to Israel, Hamas, Iran podcasts, and I listen to 6-7 podcasts. There's a podcast called 6-7.
I don't doubt it. Yep.
I made that up, but there probably is. There probably is.
Yeah. You probably, yeah. You started it.
It's crazy. Can you at least recognize that it's a phenomenon?
It is. I will give it that. Whether I
Do
like
we
it or
ever
not.
remember an equal phenomenon? Have we ever seen something like this?
Everything has their moments. There's a lot of
I've
stuff.
never-
Kids were flossing that little
Oh,
dance for a
floss
while.
Flossing.
dance. Good one.
Right.
Good one.
Then
Great
you had,
analogy.
Then you had all those TikTok challenges, like tons of those type of
Ice
things.
ice
The
bath
bucket-
challenge.
Ice bucket challenge.
But this one seems to have big legs.
This has big
Yeah.
legs.
COVID.
And this is
So, just COVID in general.
COVID is a conspiracy. Made all those people wear masks. All those people
No.
died
Don't
inconveniently.
know what happened, man. So,
Here's what pisses, I think, adults off. Okay, I'm working with the theory that
yeah.
the adults being pissed off about it fuels the children doing it more and more and more and more.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the two most popular numbers in the adult world have meaning. What do you think the most popular number in the adult world is?
in the adult
You know
world.
this one.
Do I know this?
Oh, you know this one.
69?
69 says my beautiful, pure angel life.
I mean, that makes sense now.
Yeah, 69 is obviously a huge number.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not talking about religious numbers like 13, 7. There's a
Okay.
Chinese number. I think that's
30,
very.
well, very big.
Oh,
I forgot what number.
7.
7 is
Three's lucky,
Chinese.
though.
7 is all good luck. For that.
9. Like I used to work on the 17th floor, and it was like a crazy thing because you're not allowed to have the floor 17.
What?
17.
17? I thought it was 13 was the
13,
floor.
dude.
It was 13.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
Oh.
elevator or...
No elevator
it's
goes to 13.
Yeah.
In the Wynn Hotel, they don't have any floors from 30 to 40, I think, because though it's a lucky number or an unlucky number. So if they put you on 34th floor, all the Asian players wouldn't stay or they wouldn't play.
That makes
There are a
sense.
lot of numbers, but there are
Okay.
two main numbers in adult society. 69 is one,
69 is
and the other one is
420?
420. 420 is huge. Okay? We're not going to dispel what that is for our listeners, but they can Google it. 420 is huge. I didn't
I know what it
I didn't know
is.
what you know what it
I
is.
grew up in BC.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was. I honestly didn't know what it was till about 30, 35 years old.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea.
That's okay. You're too busy playing basketball.
Yeah, what's up? So 69 and 420, but those are popular numbers in adults. And when somebody says 69 or 420, like what time is it? 420, people giggle.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what number is that wide receiver? 69. Everyone,
Yeah.
like people giggle.
Yeah.
People giggle
True.
because they have meaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
6-7 has no meaning.
Okay.
And the fact that the kids giggle to it drives the adults crazy.
Makes sense. I like this theory.
They drives the adults crazy.
I like this
Mission
theory.
accomplished.
Now, let's go a little deeper.
Okay.
Why did the kids create a number that makes no sense to drive the adults wild?
Because that's what they do nowadays.
Expand.
I can't really expand other than just feeling as a parent, I just get ticked off a lot. So, just things that don't add up or doesn't make sense to me, I just get upset. And now I get why my parents got mad at me because they didn't understand a lot of stuff that I was doing. And I think it just trickles down from there because they tell me stories
Exactly.
about their parents and how they reacted to certain things. Like, yeah, man.
So I have a theory.
Okay.
I like it. I like this.
Post-COVID, COVID was hard. You and
Yeah,
I, we have a
it
lot
was.
of strong feelings about COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was on planes and people were yelling at me and my mask slipped and 5 feet and there was so much
Yeah.
anger and so
Yeah.
much people turning on each other and there's a party next door and you call the cops on them. Like everybody turned Gestapo on everyone else.
Yeah.
And there were rules and flight attendants who make $15 an hour screaming at Down syndrome children because they don't have masks on planes, yelling at, like we saw the mask on plane. That was my big thing.
Yeah.
Masks
Oh, I know,
everywhere.
Drove you mental.
We also live in a helicopter parent world
Yes. Okay.
where the parents are just
Everyone's
way
afraid of
too
everything.
in
Yeah.
their kids. I mean,
Well,
I know
there's
it's a
there's
popular. We
lot-
see comedians joke about this all the time.
yeah.
I rode in the back of a car or a station wagon with no seatbelts, and the station wagon was made of wood. It had
Yeah.
wood paneling, and now like
but there's
you have
a
an
lot
infant
more
seat that has to be put in
yeah.
by a professional, has to be balanced. Like we
Listen.
are so into our kids and so helicoptering of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bad people in this world.
Not
and
more
there's
than
a
there
lot-
used to be.
I think proportionally there is. Or
No
we
way.
have better dissemination of information, so we know about all these things.
No way. We are
No?
way more involved in our kids'
I'm
lives
not
than my parents are involved
I
in
am not a
mine.
helicopter parent, so I'm just trying to like help people out with this. But I know like
You
it's
are
hard to
very
even-
much a helicopter parent. Me? You are very much into your kids' activities,
am
where we're going,
very-
what we're doing, how we're doing,
100%,
where we
but
are.
I give my kids leniency.
Every activity they do with you.
That is absolutely not true. And I do let my kids, I'd let them take the bus. I let them take SkyTrain.
I'm not saying you're not permissive. I'm saying you're involved.
That's not what helicopter parenting is.
What is helicopter parenting?
is that I don't even like give them that little bit of grace or that ability for things to potentially go wrong.
I don't think
Going
that's
to a
helicopter
sleepover.
pairing.
Yes, it
Helicopter
is.
pairing means you're
Look
a
it up.
helicopter flying above, looking down at all times.
And you don't give them any independence.
No, you give them independence, but you're watching all the time, and you have a lot of rules.
You don't have independence if somebody is watching you. I would like you to look up the definition of helicopter.
I would like to look up the definition of
Urban
helicopter
Dictionary,
pairing. But
please,
I think,
Sean.
could we at least agree that there's more helicopter pairing
Okay,
now than ever
here,
before?
Here it is. Helicopter parent. A parent who takes an overprotective or excessive interest in the life of their child or children.
I think we do. I'm sorry to say, but
We
we know
don't.
when the kids go to malls and where they go and where they're bike riding and when they're bike riding and when they're coming back and how they're coming back and who they're hanging with.
That's
That is
actually that's
true.
not even
That-
that is literally not accurate though.
Oh.
That is not. I give flexibility and oftentimes
Nobody
Arshon will
said you're
come back
not
whenever-
permissive. It says you take a big interest. Our son last week went to the mall. We need
I
to
think
know
every parent has a big interest in their child.
a generation ago they
I
didn't.
don't think so.
No?
No, because like my dad would tell me that his dad didn't care what sport he was in or anything like that. He
I
just-
would leave the house and my parents didn't know who I was with or
For
where
me,
I was
I
with.
always thought the helicopter was more that you were preventing them
You're
from
talking about like a
growing.
prison.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
talking like a prison parent.
Yeah.
You are the opposite of a prison parent.
Yeah.
Not a
You
prison
are, I'm saying you're the opposite of a prison parent.
Correct.
You
letting-
allow the
I
kids
want them to
every
do it.
experience and every interaction, but we don't send our kids to somebody's house unless we know where, who, and what time they're coming back.
They're minors.
That's
Yeah.
helicopter pairing. That's saying that's how we live today. That wasn't that way
I
years
agree.
ago. I
In
don't
the
think your
80s, they
mother.
just, like, sent
I
us
don't.
into the, like,
I don't
come
think
back
your.
when the street lights
I don't
go
think
on.
your
I get
mother
it.
knew where you were all the time when you were hanging out with Amy and Gabby and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
True or not true?
Yeah.
Yep.
Amy's mom didn't know what you guys were doing and where you were and what
Donna
you were
knew
up
what
to
the fuck we were doing.
all the time, or she knew after, or she just let you guys leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
fine.
I'd like you to hit the bullshit button on yourself. I'm looking into the sphere, and it says David is right in this situation. We are helicopter parents.
Okay.
It's just the generation.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's extremes. There's prison parents.
Yes.
No doubt. But helicopter, we watching. What are you doing? Where are you going? We're dealing. Look at what we're doing with my son with Yitz. He has to get out of Israel. Like, we're like, what flight? Where are you going to go? How are you going to do it?
Yeah, we're
I'm
all
not just like,
crazy.
here's money, go. Like, we are watching carefully. I don't think that was the
Okay.
way a generation or two. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the theory. We're helicopter parent. We're helicopter parents. The kids feel it. They feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, some rebel, but they know they need it.
Yeah.
But they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it, but they need it. They know it. There's nothing they can do about it. They know it. It's accepted, but they don't like it. 6, 7 is their rebellion. Because you're watching and you don't fucking get it, and I don't have to explain it to you, and just take it. Because it's here and it's not going anywhere, 6, 7. Mic drop.
Yep. I approve.
The 6, 7, whether the kids realize it or not, they are so gravitated to it because the parents don't get it. And the parents have to get everything that they do. And
Okay.
they can't get it, and that just makes them happy. It's like they're wearing like a protest star on their shirt.
Yeah, I
They're
don't
like
have a
at
better.
at the Olympics, they're going like this.
Yeah.
Like they are protesting. The 6, 7 is an active protest by the Gen Z against the helicopter parents.
Okay. I
support
don't have a
this.
better. I do not have a better
I support
explanation.
this.
I'm gonna allow it. Can we end it there?
No, I got another theory.
And now, a word from this episode's sponsor. I know we swore we would not have sponsors, but the money was too good and we sold out.
Hey, Andrea. I'm really proud of you because this past year has been really, really good for you. You've finally taken control of your financial independence.
Fiscally responsible Andrea is here
You
to stay.
actually know what investments you have and what you don't have, what insurance you have, what you don't have.
I know more than I ever thought I would.
Did you take a class? Did you read books? What did you do?
A lot of it, I just forced myself to go through it all and actually break it down. I never once had really taken the time to sift through all the details, put it all out there on paper, see what I've got. I got some impressive people onto my team.
Exactly. You added people to your team, people who are experts
Yes.
in financial management. While we went to dental school, they went to financial school.
Like those at Kuza Wealth.
Kuza Wealth. Steve Kuza is a great friend.
Yes.
He is a great partner, and he's actually really good at what he does. And a
Yeah.
lot of ACA members have used him for small little details
Yes.
and for big details. And he gives free consults. He gives a tremendous, I've never met somebody who gives out that much free advice
Yes.
to dentists.
Yep.
He knows dentistry.
Inside out. Yeah.
He knows dentists. He knows where our risks are. He knows where we need to save. And he knows
Where we
tax
can.
law.
Yep.
And he knows how to set ourselves up so that we can retire.
Yep.
Because otherwise, you're just working till you die,
Yep. Exactly.
paying top taxes, not managing your money. Don't let it just sit in the bank collecting 0.5% interest.
Yep.
Invest with Kuza Wealth. At least let him take a look at what you're doing. Because
Maximize efficiencies. Yes.
with these guys, you just trust is everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
We don't
He's
know
a
it.
friend you could. Yep.
And I think adding a financial management to your team this past year has been the biggest thing. Now you're in Canada, so Kuza doesn't help you, but their partners in Canada, Savor Wealth, they do help you. But if
Yes.
you're in America, Kuza Wealth, we'll put up the link for you. Check them out. I use them. Andrea uses a counterpart. I think they could help dentists.
How we sold out, where we sold out.
I have another theory.
We're
That's
never,
theory
we're
number
never
one.
going to get to 1,500 Instagram followers. If this is where we're going.
I have another theory. Would you like to hear my other theory? I think the world
Yeah.
needs to know this. Your ideas in
I
my
like
head,
this.
and I
I like
can't.
this.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I have another theory. What do you
Don't
remember
enable him.
about the movie The Matrix?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Okay, tell me, remind us of the plot.
Okay, so basically, once you're kind of woke in a way, right? You're waking up. You've kind of been in this whole like other realm that's already controlled and stuff like that. But basically, the Matrix is all numbers and digitals
Lawrence Fishburne comes to you and he
Right.
says you got a blue pill
and a red.
and a red pill.
Yeah,
What happens?
I mean,
Take the blue pill.
I don't
I
remember.
think everything goes away.
No, you just wake up. Nothing.
you just
you
wake
don't
up.
remember that you met Lawrence Fishburne.
You don't remember either.
Nothing. You just live your life, go to work, pay your taxes, eat your food,
Yeah,
keep going where you're going.
Yeah.
You take the red pill though.
and then you get exposed to everything.
You wake up and you realize that you are trapped in a machine,
Yeah,
kind of like gooey machine, not concubine. That's
Yeah,
no.
that's
No,
very
not a
different
concubine.
word.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
not a coma,
like an incubator.
an incubator.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like in an incubator with tentacles powered to your brain, and your thoughts and brain waves powers this machine.
Yeah.
And the machine controls you, and you don't know. But you're really just being a slave. And you were born to be a slave. And when you take the red pill, it wakens something in your neurotransmitters. You can override it, wake up, and then you're in this real world. And when you're in the real world, you realize the world you were in is just X's and O's. It's just a video game.
Correct.
It's not actually real. We all just live.
codes.
It's a dark, apocalyptic world. There's no trees. There's no anything.
I am terrified to hear how 6-7 is explained by this.
Okay. Are we ready?
yeah.
So there's a chance we live in the Matrix.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, there is.
Based on what we're seeing happening in the world, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to think that something nefarious.
So
or
it's a crazy.
something
When the
that is
Matrix
much-
comes out, it's a crazy concept. Blows everyone's mind.
Yep.
It's one of those movies that everybody talks about. Again, they made version 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. It kind of went off the rails and got
Yeah.
more and more complicated as the years go on. But that's how franchises do.
Yep.
But the original concept was a mind blowing concept,
Yes.
and really made people pause.
Yeah.
Now, one of the ways that they proved to Keanu Reeves that the Matrix was real was they talked about something called deja vu.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is your opinion of deja vu?
Ooh.
That you've
I
already
love this.
experienced something before,
You walk through something,
and you're like, oh, this
feels familiar,
Yeah.
because your brain waves recognize it, and you're
Yeah.
like, I already did it. Deja vu, according to the Matrix, is you're correct. It's a glitch. Your eyes shouldn't remember, your mind shouldn't remember, but yes, it happened
Yes.
again, and it's a glitch. They didn't mean to do it, but no video game is perfect. No
perfect.
simulation
Yep.
is perfect.
Yep.
You see the same cat walk across. Again, this is all just a movie with people, animators, the machine animators putting in a cloud, putting in a storm, putting in a fire, people die.
Yep.
Deja vu is a proof to the Matrix,
Okay.
people say.
Okay.
6-7 might also be a proof to the Matrix. Let me explain. This phenomenon kicks off. The kid says 6-7. Now everyone giggles about 6-7. All of a sudden, people start looking for 6-7. The number 6-7
Yeah.
appears an astronomical amount of times on signs, in books, on speech, in talking, in announcements, all over the place. If you're looking for it,
Is there
you
like
see
biblical stuff too? Like
I
is
didn't
it-
look into
don't
that.
know. Okay.
I don't know. But if you look for, okay, since
Okay.
this phenomenon fell, have you noticed 6-7 more?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't.
You haven't noticed it more?
Aside from
Bullshit.
patients
I got
coming
the
in.
bullshit button on
No,
you.
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
I've been with
not.
you. We were in an elevator. Somebody said 6-7.
People
Sometimes
are
I'm talking and the
saying
kids
it.
say 6-7.
because
mean,
it's like fashionable to
same.
do
I'm like,
it.
how many people were at the party? Most people go about 6 or 7. How many miles we go?
Nobody
About
says
6 or
that.
7. How many more blocks? 6, 7 blocks. You listen carefully. 6, 7 is dropping all the time. Sports announcers are going, oh, just said it again. Radio personalities,
Yeah.
like everyone, when you're tuned into listening to it, go 6, 7 appears way more than another combination.
Okay.
In 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 appears everywhere if you're looking for it. It's a glitch in the Matrix.
It's a glitch
The,
in the-
the
okay,
Matrix
well.
had to put numbers together, had to have us talking about things, had to have mileage and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And 6, 7 just appears too many times.
I look forward to them repairing this glitch. When does
Can
that
they
happen?
repair the glitch?
And I hope so. I feel like
6, 7 phenomenon
Seems
is
to be going
seeing the
nowhere.
glitch. What do you think about that?
I liked all of that. I did like all of that. That was pretty interesting. And you made me rethink a lot of my stuff. I'll tell you that for sure.
There are glitches in this Matrix, and if you look for them, you will find them. Can I blow your mind with another one?
I believe that, yeah.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm invested now. We're 21 minutes
President Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in
Oh.
1846.
Okay, yeah, this one's weird. This one's weird.
John F. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946, 100 years later exactly. If you look at the Kennedy assassination and the Lincoln assassination, there are an astronomical amount of comparisons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Things that defy logic, defy anything,
Anything.
that can happen.
Possibilities
Let's
or
go.
permutations.
1846, Lincoln becomes Congress. 1946, Kennedy becomes promise. 1860, Lincoln becomes president. Guess what year Kennedy becomes president?
1960.
1960. Lincoln fought for the Civil War. Kennedy was one of the key people in civil rights.
Yeah. Okay.
They both were shot on a Friday.
By someone with 3 names or something like that.
Oh, she's getting into it. In 1838, there's a man born named John Wilkes Booth. 3 names, 15 letters. In 100 years later, in 1938, Lee Harvey Oswald is born. 3 names, 15 letters. They both shoot the president in the head.
Yeah.
Lincoln was shot in the Ford Theater.
Yep.
Kennedy was shot in a Ford car.
Yeah.
Kennedy's assassin ran into a theater.
Yep.
Lincoln's assassin ran into a barn or a warehouse where Kennedy was shot from. Kennedy was shot from a warehouse. Lincoln's guy, some people say barn, some people say warehouse.
Okay.
There are so many things that are the same between them.
I think there was something in terms of wives' names or something. There's a few different things.
Who
Or
took over
assistant.
for who took over? Who was the vice president who took over for Lincoln? Andrew
John?
Johnson.
Why do I know this? I'm the
Yeah,
fucking
it's Canadian. I'm very impressed. Andrew Johnson. Guess what the vice president who took over for Kennedy was? Lyndon Johnson. If you look at it, and if you ask ChatGPT, I saw a podcast
Yeah.
about Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
There are 30 crazy similarities.
Yeah.
As if the story was the president gets shot, and here are the parameters of the story with a Ford, with a this, in 1838, in 1846,
yeah, I don't-
in
ooh,
her
that's what
face,
gives me-
by a guy with 15. Like, they set parameters of the story, and the machine made the movie happen around us.
Yeah.
And they made it happen twice by accident.
You know what's crazy? I just Googled it. You know how tall Lincoln was? 6'4".
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't fucking say it.
6'7"? That would have been freaky, though. That would have been freaky.
That I wouldn't have been able to handle.
That would have been freaky.
That was put me in a rubber room, throw away the key.
Oh man.
Oy, oy,
I
oy.
kind of think 6'7" is a proof to the Matrix.
Okay. I'm
Could
gonna
be.
allow it. I'm gonna allow it until I have a better explanation. But
I think it kind of makes sense.
okay.
Yeah,
There's,
Get into it.
There's got to be something. Okay.
That's it. That's all I have.
That's it. That's all you have.
Anything else to add? Do you believe? Are you a little bit more believer in the 6'7"?
I want to believe. I want to believe.
What do you
that
want to
this
believe?
has Some sort
Children Revolution or Matrix?
I'm more on the Children's
of,
Revolution.
yeah,
Children Revolution.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
90-10.
But I am a believer that everything happens for a reason. So it was all meant to be. You know,
It's written. Or
It's already written.
It's written.
Written.
It's been
Yeah, it's already
written.
written.
Well, that is a podcast that doesn't have anything to do with
And
dentistry.
you will never get that half an hour back.
Stay tuned next week for where we talk about the moon landing. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. That's it for this season of The Mediocre Dentist. We'll see you next season.
We are
Back-
ending on this.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Yeah.
You did not put. We did not bring that by the board. No.
This is the end of season 3. That's it. This is the end of season 3. But don't worry. Could the three of us ever talk, like, how many, has anybody here thought about how many seasons we want to shoot?
No.
I'm open.
6 or 7.
I was thinking 6 or 7. Yeah! She got woo! She did it. She took the bait. She got it. I love it. See ya next week. Next year. All right, we got to go.
Oh my god.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.